Hello, YouTube. I just thought Trump's speech last night was amazing. The best speech he's had so far. He's had so many good ones. Gettysburg, inauguration speech, RNC speech, so many great speeches, but he gets better and better. And amazingly, the left has been having, at a small degree, been having to admit that this speech last night was unbelievable to the joint sessions of Congress. Great speech. And one of the things that makes me happy is that it's a light to Europe, to the Western world, that America is going to lead the way into prosperity, nationalism, a strong economic boom, where we're going to see these Western European countries who are all drowning in debt come out of that and start making smart decisions, good decisions for the people. Every single country deserves the right to maintain the right that they have to make deals for the best interest of their country, not anybody else's. We can get along just great. Businesses get along, but they make deals every day, every week, every hour, and they do it for the best interest of both parties involved. That's the way our countries need to be. And it amazes me at the absolute sabotage going on, where Sweden in particular, Germany, and France, some of these countries are just literally burying themselves in unsustainable debt where they'll never be able to get out of it. So it's a good time to be alive. The average person can, for the first time in their life, feel patriotic. They can stand up, they can fight for their country, they can believe in prosperity. We can be proud of being a part of something greater than ourselves. And I believe that could be one of the reasons we have gone the way we have gone, is because people did not have something greater than themselves to be proud of. That's very important. Something greater than yourself, so that we have a cause, something to work for. I watch a lot of stuff, videos, read articles from all over the world, and I know that we here in America have it better than a lot of countries. There are many who are worse. You know, I constantly go back to Sweden. I listen to a lot about Sweden. I know that the Swedish people are some of the better people in the Western European countries and America. But they've been so manipulated, so controlled, so afraid of being called a racist or whatever term they might use. But there are proud people in Sweden, heroic, patriotic people who are standing up, speaking about this. There's quite a few different ones. I'm not going to name any right now, but if you research it, you can find them. They are doing all they can to save their country, just as we here in America are doing all we can to save our country. And it's very easy to make blanket statements that leftists hate America, are anti-America, anti-anything good, and they are. That's what they are. But obviously, it's probably not intentional, because someone would have to be a fool to intentionally sabotage their own country. But it's ignorance, extreme ignorance, a case of ignorance that has not been seen maybe ever in the history of the world. I don't think that there has been any civilization that I can think of that intentionally sabotaged themselves in such a horrific way that the West is doing today, or has been doing. Just absolutely destroying every possibility that they can recover. There's so many issues, but immigration is one of the bigger ones, because if we change our demographics, we will be very likely to lose control of the country, and we'll be very likely to not be able to recover our culture and prosperity. So that's why that issue is so important. There are other things also. Balancing budgets, a lot of other things that are very important for Western civilization. But the main thing is waking people up. We need to continue, our small platforms, whatever you have. There's so many people out there with big platforms that are working hard, but people like me and maybe you, we have small platforms. Get 100 views, couple hundred views, whatever you have, we keep working on that, and we keep working on what we have in front of us, to educate, to wake up, to be a constant struggle, because make no mistake, this is a death struggle, and if we lose, there can only be death at the end of it. The other thing I've not talked much about is the fact that America was founded on God, on Christianity, and Trump is bringing that back into our country. It is essential to our way of life. We are not Muslims. We are not atheists. Yes, there are some among us, and if they practice their religion in peace, we will leave them alone. But I believe that our country cannot be sustained, it cannot maintain what we have by any other religion than Christianity. Christianity was the founding basis of it. And there's lots of Christianity that's not that good, that's off a little bit, but still they're not out there trying to kill people, they're not out there trying to destroy, to sabotage, and the only reason we've been here as long as we have and are as successful as we have and aren't as far down the drain as European countries, we're not near. We still have much more free speech, even though there's a lot of vicious attacks on online, on social media, on YouTube, where Google, Facebook, YouTube are censoring people, sabotaging their ads, causing them great loss and destruction to finances. We still have we're still freer and have more free speech than the average European country. And I believe it is because of our solid base in Christianity. Yes, Christians have let it go. We have allowed so many of our freedoms to be taken and so many things to happen that we could have easily stopped, and still can if we stand up, if we quit laying down and ignoring it and just trying to live our life. So this is a call out to patriots, to honorable people who want to be the heroes of their generation and do something. Worldwide, all Western European countries, and even if you're not, if you're in North Africa, Australia, any other country, stand up for your nation, for your country, your culture. You should be a nationalist. We all need to do this, to stand together against this cultural Marxism, these globalist elites, the big banks that are trying to destroy us. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Peace.